What's going on, guys? Coming back at you with a brand new video, and like I said, I might have been doing a leap today. The weather just flipped around. You know, it's Ohio. It never stays the same for 10 minutes, and it's probably gonna snow tomorrow also. So today's weather is garbage, and there's a possibility of snow. Like, it goes from almost 60 degrees to you're gonna have to throw ice out on your driveway and maybe possibly have to shovel it the next day. Absolutely ridiculous. So today I just want to hop on the topic about performance-based cars for the road versus just the normal regular version. What would you have, and do you think we really need the half-rate track car? Let's get into the video. On the subject of, do we need the half-rate track car versus like even the hypercars for the road, like the track cars for the road. I mean, even with the McLaren P1 GTRs, like the conversions that we can get and drive those on the road, do we really need those to be road legal in the first place? Like, half the time, are we going to take these on the track? Or I mean, what is the is it bearable enough to daily any of these, like scuderias, the speciales, the performantes, the superleggeras? I mean, do we really need these cars? How often? Or do we even have a track available to even really use these cars to their full potential? And that's what I'm saying. I mean, there's obviously still a market for them because they sound incredible. They're faster in a straight line. I mean, half the time, like, do you really need a track-focused car when you can buy a track-focused car for the same price and it will be 10 times faster around the track? I mean, you can get like a GT4 Club Sport, and you can also get just a Cayman GT4. I mean, what's the really appeal? I mean, the time you're paying a large premium for these special, like, track focused cars. Like, I'm seeing like AVENTADOR SV Roadsters for $700,000, and you know, you can get a regular Aventador for, you know, the 399,000, around that range. Yeah, there's like just the rawness to it, the sound, more incredible road presence and stuff like that on the road. But does it get to a point where you barely can even drive the car on the road because it's so track focused? It's so stripped out. There's no luxury to it. I mean, well, the 911R, I understand that that's not really a stripped out car. That's just a more how would you say, analog car. It gives you more of a driver's experience. Like, we need to be pushing more towards the driving experience, and where does that meet a stripped out track focused car versus the driving experience, making it more raw? I think that's where car manufacturers really need to start focusing on, less on the track experience and like stripping the car out so much that it's unbearable to drive, to a extremely pleasurable drive where it's engaging enough, but you still have the creature comforts, the luxuries, all that. And that really is a cohesive thing. Like, with the Performante coming out, the Hurricane Performante, and maybe a 488 Speciale or Scuderia that might be coming out, where does it really meet an engaging driving experience that you can, like, daily, that you can have fun with every single day and not be really like, oh, do I really want to take this out, or should I just take out like the SUV or the or just like the people carrier? In that case, like, do I want to take out the sports car that is unbearable to drive because it's for the track for set lap times that's been tested at the Nürburgring and stuff like that? It's all about creating an engaging driving experience, not just a stripped out track focused car. And you know, it kind of meets the end. Like, even like if you throw like a 3-point harness on there and, you know, you're going for the track. I think we saw that, like, I know you're gonna probably dislike the video because of this. In one of Alejandro's vlogs, when Carter put the 3-point harness on Alejandro's ACR, like he couldn't even drive that thing with that harness on because it was so ridiculously uncomfortable, and he had like put the seatbelt over it and like rest his back on the 3-point harness because it was so uncomfortable to wear that while driving the car, and it wasn't worth it to put that on if he wasn't on the track. You know, that's really the question and like thing that I'm bringing up in here. Where does a fun driving experience end and just go into straight track focused raw experience? I don't know. It's such a fine line that you have to meet. Like the 911R meets that perfectly, and I wouldn't even say it was focused on the track at all. It was just on the driving experience, the manual. You could hear like all the systems, but it's still a comfortable drive and all that. You get what I'm saying? Like going back like a few steps, but still innovating, I guess, going back in history, not moving forward in like track technology. Maybe there's a system right there, but you know, what do you guys think on this subject? What do you think about just coming out with performante, superleggeras, scuderias, super veloces? What do you think about that market for cars? I know they're incredibly awesome to see. They sound amazing, 10 times better than normal stock versions. But owning one, what is that experience like? What do you think from the owner's perspective, and not just from the car photographer, leaper, enthusiast level? Where do you think that meets? And yeah, I think I will end the video right here. Maybe there were a few clips that I put in here of those cars, but yeah, just comment below what you think on this subject. Like the video, share, subscribe, and I will catch you in the next daily video. Also, follow me on social media. All of those links are in the description. I would really appreciate that. And yeah, I will see you guys later.